Disclaimer: the views, opinions, and insinuations made by the host or guests do not reflect those of the show, the management, and the network. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everyone. Broadcasting beyond borders, the message of the truest tribe of coaching entrepreneurs and independent service providers from the Philippines. This is Master Coach Hasmin for When Sickness Matters. So now on season 2 here in Think Talk Broadcast, the flagship community project of coaching Think Talk speakers from Life Coach Philippines and members of Coach A coaching community. I'll be back shortly with my very special guest. So whom we all love dearly. So she is my business coach, my coach, a very dear friend, and of course, our tribe leader, no other than Master Coach A from Parañaque City. Welcome to the live streaming of When Sickness Matters, airing every Sunday at 8 p.m. In this show, I want to help individuals ready to transition to holistic wellness lifestyles by never taking loving themselves aside and never taking safety for granted. Broadcasting beyond borders of San Mateo Rizal on the 7th day of August in the year 2022. I am Master Coach Hasmin. I am a professional certified CACC life coach and a certified mental health coach. I am also a master builder apprentice of Master Coach A, and we build a tribe as we help your unstoppable dream come true. I am a registered medical technologist by profession, and right now, for over a decade, I am a marketing executive in a diagnostic and research company. And our mission here at TikTok Broadcast is to get closer to our kindred and serve better our coaching tribe. We envision being the go to network for content that connects the mind, the heart, and the soul through the platform of life coaching. And by serving in this digital space, the change that I want to see is for every person, every individual to prioritize their holistic wellness. And that is your physical, your mental, your emotional, and your spiritual health. And our guest for tonight, yeah, I can see here people coming already. So our guest for tonight is the founder of Life Coach Philippines, co-actively co-create life coach certification program, and many more other companies. So she trains, she coaches, she builds a tribe and leads mentally fit CEOs and coaching entrepreneurs. And she is on a mission to build homes for a mentally fit generation. So let's give our warm welcome to our very passionate and unstoppable tribe leader and mental health proponent, Master Coach A.
Yes, I made it here, Master Coach Hasmin. Magandang gabi, everyone. Thank you so much, Master Coach. I'm so excited.
Yes, so ako rin po, no? I'm also very excited for tonight. So because maraming beses, no? Many times that I have interviewed by Master Coach A. This is
Baliktad,
different,
yes.
baliktad ngayon, di ba? So from Who of the Hour, from TNC, ilang beses sa TNC, no? So favorite kong mag-guest sa TNC. So
Coach Cafe
um
pa. O
sa
ba?
Coach Cafe, yes. Sa Coach Cafe, ilang beses din yon ano. So, but it's a different
Mm.
feeling this time na ako yung host, no? I mean, kanina medyo nakalimutan ko na ako pala yung host. Ako pala yung magtatanong kay Master Coach A. So, hello everyone! So, I can see here our tribe, no? Nandito sila Coach Sean, Coach Trisha, Coach Glacy, Coach Mau, and of course, nandito rin si Gladys, no? So, si Coach Glacy from Japan, no? So, thank you,
Yes.
everyone. Hello, Coach Glacy. Thank you for making some time tonight. So, ayan, no? So, we all know Master Coach A. And of course, tonight, we will be unpacking no? Mag-unpack tayo ng mga bagay-bagay na probably we have known from her, but tonight we will be dissecting it, no? Ida-dissect natin. Now that When Sickness Matter is now on season 2, and for season 1 of When Sickness Matters, we've um we've talked about that that 13 episode, yung physical health, 'di ba? So now moving
Yes.
forward to season 2, no, holistic health tayo, holistic wellness. So we are going to talk about mental health, and that's why our very first guest here in season 2, When Sickness Matter, is no other than Master Coach A. So Master Coach A, you have been an advocate of mental health, and most people knows that, especially our tribe, di ba? And you do it quite differently, di ba? So,
Hmm.
kakaiba mo siyang ginagawa from other practitioners. So, we would like to know, so when did it started, and how you are doing it, and how is it different from other practitioners?
Yeah, thank you. Medyo marami unpack, no. Number one, my journey to mental health may be traced back over a decade ago. I would say at least safely over a decade ago. I've been wanting to understand how the brain works in terms of our responses at work, our responses with our family members, our responses to people we love. Like, how in the world you can hurt people you love? I think that's the primary question that I wanted to resolve, Master Coach, when I started my journey on mental health. I wanted to understand why the very people you love are also the very people you hurt, or the other way around is why would you be hurt by the very people you truly love the most? So that was the quest. So over a decade, I searched for that answer. I wanted to understand because that pain becomes so excruciating. And I found myself like the pain of that mental health is just like physical. I can feel my heart, I can feel my body. And that during the time there was no mental health law, it was taboo. People don't talk about mental health, and normally when you talk about that they will tell you maarte ka, emotional ka, madrama ka, and all of those name calling. So, but I've seen people hurt from school. I've seen people hurt from home. I've seen people go through difficulty and all the challenges in different parts of their domains in life. And I can see that. And I am one. I am one. So I am mentally challenged. I'm a very suicidal person. I've done a lot of stupid things in my life to just like release that kind of pain. But I know that there must be a way to like get healed from that. So I went on my journey. I've been studying trauma. I've been studying emotional vampires, gaslighting, and all those things that you've heard of me talk about when I started DCAP way back in 2016, 2017. Those were products of my research and um, study of years back, even before I became a life coach. So DCAP is a product of my long journey of finding a place where you can be safely home and you can express yourself and you can commune with God. And so how I do it differently, I am one person who believes that you cannot bring healing without bringing love first. And to me, love is acceptance. Like, you have to accept the person where the person is at that moment in time, but you will not tolerate the person and you will not cripple the person for change. So love is acceptance, but not crippling.
Wow, no? So, and I thank you. So, yeah, that is for me, first time ko po yun marinig, Master Coach A, that yes, I'm attending the classes to, so for 2018, no? So, pero dun siya nanggaling, no? So, sa
Opo.
tanong, no? In search of the question of why do people we love hurt us,
Hurt us.
no? Bakit hurt us, no? So, bakit
Yeah.
sila yung nakaka-hurt sa atin? And
Sakit.
that's why yung mental health is really very, very personal to you, di ba? So, even
Yes.
before, so you mentioned earlier that
Mm.
10 years, no? So, for 10 years or even the law
More.
came, di ba?
Yeah.
Ito na yung inaaral mo for finding the answer to that question. Di po
Yes,
ba?
that's why we are the first organization, right? The moment the bill was signed into law, immediately our response was to conduct mental health classes for free, right? Every Saturday. But even before that, I was going around schools and offices. So if I ever have like students right now, probably they're now already in the workplace. I was going to school. I was going school to school. Okay, I would talk about mental health. I would talk about suicide. I would talk about survival. I would talk about self-beating. I would be talking about that, and that was not in the mainstream, and that's something that I do very private. But in the church, I normally get to speak with people who are abused, okay, mentally, emotionally, and sexually. And I think in the church they know that, one when when one when you see one, they would always say that. So I would be ministering to people like that, and not known to many people. It's because I have been in a journey for the longest time, and I'm thinking right now, Master Coach, I think since DCAP has been like 6 years now, I think my journey is close to 20 years. I think now it's close to 20 years. Yeah, because when I started DCAP, I was saying I'm nearing my a decade of study, and I said I think by this time I'm ready. So if a decade, so almost 15 years to be safe. I think solid, as in solid. Maybe the first 5 years of that 20 years was really searching for an answer, and you're going all over the place, searching answer, maybe wrong questions, okay, at the wrong places, and you're getting it from the wrong people as well. Maybe the first 5 years of my journey was super, super tough for me. But at least the last 15 years, I would say, yeah, I think because Ishi now is 19. Yeah, she's 19. So she's turning 19 by October. She's 18. So that would be roughly 15 years, Master. Yeah, of a
Wow.
journey.
Yeah,
I just
15 years
realized now.
journey.
Thank you for
15
that
years.
question. I just realized now. It's been long enough.
Yeah, so
Enough,
15
enough.
years journey, and that what makes it different, no? So that what makes it different from other mental health practitioner or advocate, di ba? And
Yes.
not only yun, kasi yung 15 years journey na yon, that knowing that you are not into that profession, di ba? So
Yes.
what we call the
That was
profession,
tough.
the psychology, psychiatrist, no? So
Yes.
hindi ka doon sa
Therapies.
therapist, hindi ka doon sa profession na
Yes.
yon. So but this is something that is really very personal. Kaya alam mo, no? So the one thing that I
Mm.
really admire with Master Coach A is she knows the face of pain. 'Di ba? Alam mo yung mukha ng pain, alam mo yung
Kahit
boses
nakangiti.
ng pain, kahit nakangiti. 'Di po
Kahit
ba? So,
nakangiti, Master.
yeah, and that is because of that 15 years. No, yung sarili mo talagang um pag pag-aaral, no, and
Yes po.
searching for the answers of
Yes
the
po.
answer that why do people um hurt. So my question now is, have you found the answer?
Yes po. Yes. Well, of course, people would that's exactly the model that we have right now. That we have it, the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual, and it all encompass on that for quadrants, because when you miss that part, okay, you will hurt people, even you love. Like if you cannot take care of your body physically, if you are down in there, doing all the stupid things in your physical, like your physical, the food you eat, what you drink, where do you go, what places you allowed yourself to be in, those are influences, Master, and that's very strong influences. I just had a master class early this morning, and it was said that you be mindful who do you get your study, like who do you be mindful, who do you get your feeding, whatever areas of your life, be mindful, because you probably be getting intentionally what you wanted to get is the positive part, but you will also be imbibing the negative part of that person. And so where do you go? And if you start hearing, okay, this morning, early this morning, I think I shared that in our GC that there's these people, okay, who would go to on this challenge of you like stop breathing, right? And I went further and I was researching, and there's this man. He's very famous. They're actually brothers. They're very famous. One is a boxer, and they speak like treating women, children like dogs. Like dogs, like pigs, and they would really speak that on air. And I realized that people who would be in their space because they got millions of followers will invite that. So if you invite that, you would also be hurting the people you love, because it says that, if you cannot leave your, like he said, one of the things he said was like, if you're the man and you left your woman or your girl somewhere out there that she cannot protect herself because you know that this bitch cannot protect themselves, then you owe it to yourself. It's something like that. In terms of mental, the question is, what do you read? What do you read? What do you allow to feed in your mind, Master? Like, do you allow green jokes? Do you read about it? Do you read pornography? Do you read things that's not really godly to your eyes, or do you read words that are harsh? If you keep reading that, I'm about to teach now thought automation. It becomes natural to you. And so when you talk to family members, to people you love, that is also your conversation. So you're able to speak the words ng you belittle them. You say stupid things to them just because you're reading it and it sounds like it's okay. You talk about spiritually. I don't think you can really love in a safe way if you don't know the God we know, who's very caring and loving. You know, if you are following a God who is vindictive, who's full of vengeance, who, I mean, you can't love, right? And of course, emotionally, if you have been treated badly, okay, growing up, and you don't know any better, nobody loves you, nobody really cared for you, and the people who cared for you abuse you, molest you, and all, like, I don't know how in the world you'll start feeling the love. So that's exactly where I found the answer. And it all begins with you not knowing that you deserve love. I think that's the answer, Master. Not knowing that you deserve love in all quadrants, that you deserve love, and love is respect. Love is an action word, and that action word is embedded on respect. You've got to be respecting the person. And if I say I love myself, I need to be respecting myself. And I will not be doing stupid things that we're gonna disrespect this body.
Yeah, so I feel like a student. So nagsusulat ako, no? So hindi ko maalis yung, so I'm the host, no? So I'm not a student. So yeah, ang ganda na sinabi mo, Master, no? So it's love, no? So I was thinking earlier before I come here, no, at the start. So iniisip ko din talaga, no? Ano nga ba talaga yung gamot, no? So
Mm,
when we talk about sickness, no? Pero
yes,
babalik, no? So and it just confirms now that it is love, 'di ba? So at kaya merong four quadrant, no? So and that is
correct po.
the model that we are using right now here in the
Mm,
tribe, 'di ba? Yung four quadrant na yon. So
yes,
just to echo, no? So in that four area of our life, no, so importante that we need, no, kasama doon yung ingredient na love. So
yes,
we must love our physical, our body, di ba,
yes,
our mental, our emotion, and
yeah.
our spiritual life. Yung spiritual life is just a manifestation of
Mm,
naayos naayos yung tatlong part, yung tatlong part
tama po.
ng yung tatlong area ng buhay natin, 'di ba? So,
Mm,
love is the greatest cure. Maganda 'yan, ano, sabi ni
correct.
Coach Glacy. And that's why it's also aligned, no, Master Coach A, with what we have um yung theme natin for season 2, no? So we're talking about here
Mm,
about love and safety.
safety. Correct po.
Yes, and in your search for 15 years, no? In your search for 15 years, nakita mo
Mm,
doon na yung love, yung cure, And that's why
Yep.
there's also a safe space, no?
Yeah,
So
you can
that's the
start
very
moving to
first.
a space of safety. Kaya po tayo, 'di ba? Ang una po when I settled that yun po, nagtayo po talaga ng DCAP. Kaya po may DCAP, 'di ba? DCAP is a place of refuge if you know that, right? We've been campaigning that, 'di ba? Be inspired, be transformed. It means that be inspired of that transformation is possible. So, kaya po from the very beginning, we've been calling DCAP, it's a place of refuge. It's a place of refuge. Ano pong ibig nun? Sabihin, it's a place of safety because it's true to me. Yun po talaga ako.
Yeah.
Yun po talaga kami. So, hindi po yan nangyari because uso lang ang life coaching ngayon, uso po ang mental health ngayon. Hindi po siya ganon. When we started DCAP, it's always been like that, Master. Yun na po talaga siya.
Yeah. And I love at yung naiisip ko ngayon, ano, na yung minention mo that ano, there's not knowing that you deserve love, 'di ba? At doon
Opo.
tayo nagkakaroon ng sakit, doon nagkakaroon ng sickness, no? Sickness in
Mm-mm.
our body, sickness in our health, mental health, sickness in our emotions, 'di ba? And eventually our spiritual health, 'di ba?
Yes
So
po.
when we don't know, when
Now we
when
deserve
not
that.
knowing, we deserve that, 'di ba?
Kasi 'di ba Master, parang ang nangyayari po if we pag nagkamali ka, pwede kang bugbugin. Pag
Yeah.
nagkamali ka, pwedeng pagkasalitaan ka ng masasakit. Kapag ka mali yung report mo, pwede kang murahin ng boss mo. I deserve love. I deserve that. So why are you treating me like a pig? Why are you treating me like an inhuman person kung mahal mo ko? 'Di ba? So ganun din po sa pag-aasawa, ganun din po sa pakikipagrelasyon. Kung mahal mo ko, bakit hindi mo kayang tingnan yung mga pangangailangan ko? Bakit pag may sasabihin ako, maarte ako, madrama ako? Hindi yun pagmamahal, and I deserve love. Pero hindi po natin yung sinasabi. Ang madalas po, binibigyan natin sila ng rason. Nagkamali kasi ako. Ang tanga-tanga ko kasi, ang kulit-kulit ko kasi, paulit-ulit ko siyang tinatanong. Ay, nanag ko siya, so he called me names. 'Di ba po?
Yeah.
We give reasons why people are treating us badly. Pero ang talaga pong culprit diyan, hindi po natin alam mahalin ang sarili natin at hindi po natin alam sabihin, I deserve love because the God I know loves me so much.
Yeah. And it's really very, very clear tonight, no? So kaya po naipanganak na, no? Naipanganak si
Mm,
Decaf Coffee Republic, naipanganak si Life Coach
Life Coach Philippines.
Philippines,
Yes po. At
and
yun pong
many
ating
other.
companies po, 'di ba? Ganon din po yung Coach A, 'di ba? Yung pong Coach A Professional Training and Development Services. Bakit po kinailanganin natin yun? Kasi kailangan pong klaro. Ano ba yung mga itinuturo natin? Hindi lang po tayo nagtuturo ng kung titingnan po niyo ang ino-offer natin na courses, hindi lang po tamang naging coach ka. Bakit po binubuo natin? Kasi po ang journey ninyo, kahit naging coach na kayo, mahirap maging coach, 'di ba? Mahirap pong madaling maging coach, mahirap magpaka-coach, right? So, and it's a whole ball game. It's a whole like a plethora of options how to proceed. But you cannot proceed if you yourself is needing healing. So you need that healing. So I give birth to Coach A Professional Training and Development Services. And if you notice, I moved further and now I made it CPD accredited so that we will also be taken care of holistically, globally, and people will say, that's exactly what we need, that's exactly on the right path. Dahil po yun, Master, sa pagmamahal ko sa sarili ko at pagmamahal ko sa mga taong naniniwala sa akin. Ayoko pong i-compromise yung tiwala. Kasi yun po ay laging nangyayari, di ba? Nagtiwala ako, mahal kita eh. Nagtiwala ako, mahal mo ako. Nagtiwala ako sa relasyon na to, pero anong ginawa mo? At paulit-ulit po tayong nasasaktan sa pagtitiwalang yan. So, kailangan po nating maintindihan paano ba isinasabuhay ang pagmamahal? Paano ba natin ginagawang tama ang pagmamahal? O baka naman hindi na siya pagmamahal, katangahan na po siya. Baka naman po hindi na siya pagmamahal, ang ginagawa lang po natin ay safety net natin siya or comfort zone na natin yung pain at ayaw na po natin magpalit. There's a lot of things there to unpack, Master, but what I wanted to just emphasize is kung alam mong mahal ka, alam mo kung anong itsura ng pagmamahal. Yun yon. Pag hindi mo alam kung anong itsura ng pagmamahal, di tanungin natin, anong picture? Sino yung mga taong nasa paligid mo? Bakit hindi mo alam ang pagmamahal?
Yeah. So that's a great unpacking tonight, no? So I have been your student 4 years already, and it is only now na talagang nahimay natin, ano. And yan, so thank you for joining us, no. So we need to have, no, so isa sa mga nakuha ko po is alam natin kung anong itsura, what is the picture, what is the
Ang
picture of
pagmamahal.
love, ng pagmamahal, no. So kailangan yun yung, if there is one thing that, for me, no, personally, that I need to get from tonight is to have a picture of what loving myself
Looks like.
means, di ba?
Yeah,
Looks like.
looks like.
So, and then from there, we can start moving, no, the way that it started with a question from you, no, at nanganak na
Mm.
siya ng nanganak, lumaki na siya ng lumaki, no, and
Sobrang
now you
laki.
didn't stop, no, hindi ka pa rin po
Opo.
tumigil, mas hindi ka pa
Mm.
rin tumigil after that 15 years,
Mm.
of studying, and creating a space, no, so as a safe space for each and every one of us, so you still level it up, no? So,
Mm.
meron ka pong ginagawang pag-aaral ngayon, Master Coach A. So, para saan naman
Oo.
po, no? Bakit po yung ito na, nakita mo na yung sagot sa unang tanong, di ba? You mentioned
Opo.
na nasagot mo na siya. Ano po yung panangalawang tanong? That's why you are still studying further.
Iba po kasi ang healing sa recovery, Master. So you can be healed, but you are still going on a process of recovery. And if you're not being taken care of during the process of recovery, then you will just be going back to the same sickness or the same process, at masasaktan at uulit siya. And there are many people that cannot go through the process of recovery. And in my journey, it's because of that word trauma. So, now recently, meron na pong mga makina. There are already machines available, but unfortunately, the one in the Philippines is not being used for this purpose, no? So, but in my study, my study in the past, I know that if you don't heal yourself from trauma, then it will be manifested in your body, and no amount of nutrients that gets into your body will heal you. I'm very clear of that. So, like, for that, I don't like taking medicines. I don't like taking vitamins. I don't like it, right? So, but I go for food. I go for real food. I go for that. But I know that not a lot of people also take the food that they need. They would rather take medicine, and that's where I started looking into why would we have different responses to why there are things that good for me, but would not be good for you, even if we were taught, we were explained and all. And that's where I started seeing trauma. Now, at first, I was just the trauma informed. I just want to be informed about trauma. I just want to be understanding my responses to trauma. But there's deeper to that, right? Okay, so now I understand trauma. What can I do? How can I help people with it? And now, okay, thanks to science, thanks to all the developments, okay, now we've got functional medicines. Now we've got molecular biology of trauma. Now we've got genetics, epigenetics, and all of these things now are coming into place that I can understand my faith. I can understand generational curses. I can understand why things will just evolve and do happen and over again. And because there is no machine yet that would test your DNA now in the Philippines, I would do that. Then the only way I can do that is teach, mirror, model it, and make you feel it. So at least when you start feeling it and seeing me, you will start understanding, oh, that's self-care, that's self-love. All right, that's freedom. That's healing. Okay? Or if you look at me and you start, having a conversation with me, and you'll start, there must be something wrong, or there must be something that needs to be improved on me because of this. So I kind of and I think many people would experience this with me, Master, that some would love me really, or many would love me, but there would people who would be challenged with me. Okay, when I ask questions, when you're just beside of me, that feeling. It's because, like, I'm able to mirror exactly what's happening inside of your body. I'm able to make you feel exactly that, that one is not comfortable. All right. It I know you feel that. And I would say, I hope there's that machine, and I've been talking to you about that machine. I hope someday, because it's not available now, I'm moving forward to that I want to build my own mental facility. I wanted a halfway home, a halfway house, because I also want person who been going around the street, don't know where to go. Okay, and because that's the only place that would be available would be a drinking place, diba? Ngayon lang naman po nauso yung mga coffee shop na nag-overnight, nagto 24 by 27, 24 by 7. So, because it's not available, I want to provide that. I want to provide that. And I cannot put up a facility that I myself don't know what needs to be there. Because I am the patient, I am the client, I am the first customer. So I want to make sure that my clients, my customers, my patients later on will understand. And doctors, when they come in, hopefully there would be a lot of functional medical practitioners in the Philippines by then would understand what I'm talking about. I hope they would.
Yes, and that is the second question. No? So, if I got it right, so why do we have different responses, no, sa
Yes.
mga nangyayari sa buhay natin, 'di ba? Sa mga
Mm.
trauma or mga instances. So that's why that led you to studying further, no? So
Trauma. Yes.
yung sabi mo nga kanina, magkaiba din yung healing and recovery. In the same way, no, just like any other sickness, 'di ba? Pag naoperahan ka, no? So you also go through the process of healing and recovery. But unfortunately, no, so sa usapin natin ng mental health, what is the recovery room, no? So and
Correct.
that's why you were able to think of building din yung facility, no? So
Yes.
what we have in B learning society, di ba?
E-learning. Yes po.
Yeah, so now it's nagdidikit-dikit, no? So to all my fellow kindred coaches here, so this is how it looks like, no? So pieces by pieces, no? So unti-unti Master Coach A is able to explain it, no? And able pagtahiin-tahiin yung mga bagay-bagay na ginagawa natin inside the tribe. So thank you for that, Master. And of course, no, kailangan po muna nating mag-break, but before our break, no, so we would like to leave a question for Master Coach A, no. So kanina, no, so she mentioned about ourselves, no, yung kailangan yung pagmamahal natin sa sarili natin, no. Now let's look at outside ourselves, no. So in your lens, Master Coach A, ano po yung nakikita po ninyong sakit, no? Sakit sa ating lipunan that contributes, no, into mental health challenges to the people. So that would be answered when we come back. So we'll have a short break.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag and drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.
And we're back for the second part of our 14th episode of When Sickness Matters, brought to you by Decaf Coffee Republic, the coaching hub of Life Coach Philippines, and our home as professional certified CACC life coaches. Meet our coaching tribe at Decaf Coffee Republic, located at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. You may come for dine-in or visit the coaching services from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday to Thursday. You may also join the community night event event happening daily from 7:30 p.m. onwards. So, ngayong Sunday, no? So it's a Sunday evening. So we have Comfy Sundays for Life with Coach Sean. We also have Nurturing Mondays, Walk Along with Coach Tin, usapang relationship po tayo. And every Tuesday, Groove Tuesday, it's all about habits with yours truly, Master Coach Hasmin, and Purpose Wednesday, Away in a Day with Coach Rizel, if you want to talk about purpose. And we also have Strengthening Thursday, Coaching for the Soul with no other than Master Coach A. And every Friday, we put a rest to our space, to our home, and you can come back again Saturday for Fab Saturday, open mic with Coach Orville. So our coaching hub is also an event place and a venue of choice for face-to-face classes, training, and private function. So please connect with Coach Rosel at 0917-586-1661 for inquiry and reservation. And also, if you are one person who desires to experience transformation in areas of health, wealth, and relationships, then I invite you to join us inside the Be Learning Society as one of the mental model collectors with full access pass to the Mental Model Masterclass of Master Coach A that is exclusive for Be Learning Society members only. And for this month, our class is on thought automation mental model. So save the date on August 22. That's a Monday at 7:30 p.m. Learn the mental models that can help you automate your thinking process so that you can leverage power of intuition. And Be Learning Society is the tent maker of the Be Learning Homes for mental fitness. And on top of the food and the beverage discount that you can enjoy from Decaf Coffee Republic, mental model collectors also benefit from the 90 minutes free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. And not only that, Think Talk broadcast is powered up by Rise Up Creatives worldwide. So the social commerce turnkey solution provider that helps entrepreneurs and business owners to leverage the power of content marketing to provide value, improve engagement, and increase revenue with the investment of just 5 minutes every single day. So visit www.riseupcreatives.com to learn the benefits of lifetime members like me and discover how you can rise up and be creative in growing your business. Okay, so let's return from our second part of our program. So, ayan, nakapag-hydrate na po kayo, no? So, let's call back once again Master Coach A to answer our question.
Hey, Master Coach. So ano po ang picture ng mental health. Tama ba?
Yes.
Ano yung
Opo,
picture
ano
niyan? Ano
yung
yung
sakit, no? Yung
challenges niyan?
picture. Yeah. So kanina, 'di ba, yung nasa loob tayo ng tahanan, nasa individual tayo, 'di ba?
Apo.
So
Mm.
yung lipunan, no? So ano yung sakit ng lipunan na nagko-contribute din po sa mental health?
Systemic oppression, Master. Diretso pong sagot yan. And alam nyo na recently, I've started bringing that to the table, and I started really talking about it really louder now. So a lot of people, so if you are new to that word, if to everyone who listening, you can Google this, but of course there's so much unpacking. But when you say systemic, it means that it's been there, it's been systematized, you can find historical patterns, and it is intentional, okay, where there are set of people, there are classes of people that are treated with less advantages, with less care, with different treatment. Like there are companies where, for example, okay, so if this company is by rule by this nationality, so naturally everyone who would be on this nationality, like they would say that, okay, that if you are reporting to a Chinese company, like privilege ang mga Chinese, less privilege ang mga Pilipino, and the way they speak and the way they treat Filipinos are different. Even you are a manager, if you are in a family, for example, that family of doctors, and and you come in and you're not a doctor, okay, tendency is you're treated less, or in the conversation you are not given that, pag usapang sakit, hindi ka doktor, wag kang makialam dito. I mean, those are words, okay, that we say parang normal lang, pero hindi po siya normal. And when you say it's systemic oppression, you are oppressing the person by treatment, by words, by anong posisyon ang pwede niya ma-achieve, anong voice ang pwede niyang sabihin sa pamilya. So nagsisimula po sa pamilya dahil nga hindi natin alam na dapat tayong i-treat this way. Paglabas din po natin, hinahayaan din po natin ng lipunan na i-treat tayo less.
Yeah, Master, no? So, kaya babalik ulit tayo doon sa sinabi mong kanina, di ba? No, na kailangan meron talaga kaming picture of
Ng
how
pagmamahal.
ng
And paano ka
pagmamahal namin
iti-treat?
sa sarili mo. At
Yes
paano
po.
ka iti-treat, 'di ba? Because paglabas mo, pwede kasing sa loob ng bahay, no? So, like what we do, no, we're starting it with our family, and eventually our children will have their own family, at natutunan na nila ito, no? Pero lalabas yung mga apo natin, Master, no? Lalabas
Oo.
sila sa community, lalabas sila sa lipunan. But hindi establish yung part na yon na paano mo mamahalin ang sarili mo, how you apply the love and safety, no? Na tinuturo natin, di ba? Yung systemic oppression, they can be a victim naman din ng systemic oppression. So,
Yeah, bigyan natin na example, Master, no? Kumbaga, gawin natin siyang maabot ng tao. Abutin
okay.
po natin siya, no? At ito po ay madali po ninyong makikita, no? So for example, kung yung bata, no, pinapalaki ka, lumalaki ka, na laging isinusumbat yung pagkain mo. Ubusin mo yung pagkain mo, marami hindi kumakain sa labas. Mag-aral kang mabuti kasi nahihirapan ako magtrabaho. Alam na po natin yan. No? So kung nanonood po kayo, wag po kayo matrigger, okay? Pero ang kapalit nun, nakaka-trigger din kasi, 'di ba? So baka may mga ma-trigger, wag po kayong umalis. Okay? So habang sinasabi yan, lumalaki ka, naiisip mo, naririnig mo na okay lang pinagsasalitaan ako, okay lang binabatukan ako, okay lang kinukurot ako, pinipingot ako, mahal kasi ako, pinapakain ako. Think about that. 'Di ba? Magpasalamat ka kahit ang tigas-tigas ng ulo mo, pinapakain kita. Pasalamat ka, binibilang kita ng damit, pinapaaral kita, etc. Alam na po natin yan, madami po yan. Lalo na kung umalis ang nanay mo, nag-abroad, nag-OFW, iniwan ka sa tita mo, pasalamat ka nga, inaalagaan ka namin, nanay mo nga, iniwanan ka, all those words, right? We get it. So, and then we go now to the workplace. Okay? Pagdating po natin sa workplace, kahit minumura ka ng boss mo, kahit inaalipin ka ng boss mo, kahit pinagtatrabaho ka, kahit ba OT when and everything, okay lang. Maganda naman ang benefits eh. Okay lang, may kotse naman ako. Okay lang. May 14 months bonus naman kami. Okay lang, malaki yung sweldo ko eh. Pero alipin ka, pero tinitreat ka badly, okay lang. Kahit lumilipad yung mga papeles sa harapan mo, 'di ba? Kahit minumura ka, kahit pinapahiya ka, kahit kinukuha yung reports mo, 'di ba? Kahit kung ano nung sinasabi, okay lang. Boss kasi siya eh. Okay lang yan. Bayad naman ako eh. Okay lang yan. Mahal ko yung trabaho. Okay lang yan. Mahal naman nila ako. Eh ano pa kasi talaga ang pagmamahal? Yung binabastos ka? Kasi wala tayong choice. Wala tayong choice. Mahirap maghanap ng trabaho. Sinubukan mo ba talaga maghanap ng trabaho? Baka hindi mo lang sinubukan kaya hindi mo alam. Oh, don't get me wrong, alam ko din po ang ibig sabihin yan. Mahigit po akong 2 dekadang nasa corporate, kaya alam ko po yan. So, hindi po ako, I'm a coaching entrepreneur since 2017. If you just met me now, matagal po ako nasa kumpanya at alam ko po ang sinasabi ko.
Yeah. And that is systemic oppression. And if we don't learn, no, pag hindi namin natutunan, yeah, thank you, Master, no. So because tonight you are creating awareness on that system, no, sa ating
Yeah.
lipunan, sa bahay, na nagsisimula sa bahay at malabas, no, nadadala natin sa kung saan tayo, no. So that is creating an awareness right now, and that is something that needs attention ng bawat isa. Unang-una ikaw, no. Para sa ating mga nanonood ngayon, tayo mismo, we must become aware that there is such thing as systemic oppression, and you have been talking about this, no, every Thursday at Teacup Coffee Republic. One thing that now, and didikit ko ngayon yon, Master, ano, because you started with
Opo.
the systemic oppression. So ngayon tinuturuan mo kami every Thursday, no, at Teacup Coffee Republic, to really take care of ourselves, no, by taking care
Correct.
of our soul,
Yeah. Yeah.
di ba?
Para hindi
Because
po kayo nagdedesisyon ng, kasi inaatake na po kayo eh, di ba? At nandun na po kayo sa labas. And hindi ka bastang makakalabas. Don't get me wrong. Alam ko pong mahirap lumabas. Kaya po dito, di ba, nilalaban din po natin ang domestic violence, di ba? Naka-IFB rin po tayo. Intimate partners violence, inilalaban po din natin. Dahil po, pag yan ang nakuha mo, okay? At ikaw ay nandyan, hindi po madali. Hindi madaling makipaghiwalay sa asawa, hindi madaling umalis ng bahay, lalo na kung may mga anak ka, hindi po madaling mag-resign. You know, when you find yourself like, magising kang bigla, na, andito pala ako ngayon, I'm here right now. Okay, it's not gonna be easy. It's not just like that, Master, that you get out of that. So, again, no, the first thing is, CPR po muna tayo. Tulungan ko po muna ikaw maintindihan na kaya mong lumaban. Magpalakas po muna tayo para makalabas po tayo sa sistema.
yeah. And that would lead me to my next question, Master. Ano? So this is the challenge now. No? This is the reality of systemic oppression. No? So where does our profession comes in? Life coaching. To this challenge.
Life coaching is one profession that respect the individual. And when I say respect, it means you look at the person as a human being, not just with potential, but a human being given with everything he or she needed, not just to survive, but to thrive. At napakahirap mong tingnan yan kapag ang dumating sa yung tao ay lasog-lasog. If you look at the person and the person kind of having all the negativities in their lives and sabog-sabog lahat. And the next thing, which is a default to many professions, don't get me wrong, we respect that. That's your goal, that's your role, that's your lane. But the lane of life coaching is to look at the person and look at where they are right now and truthfully believe that this is not the final state. That defeat is not forever. That there is such a thing as temporary defeat. And if you look at the person right now and start hurting the person, get back on their feet, use their resources, use their faculties, use everything they have, they'll go deeper on the understanding that they deserve change. And life coaching is one profession that acknowledges that can host a safe space and allow the person to journey on their own timing without forcing them to become who they are not yet. Not yet. Or they are not being cursed or name called. Okay? But they are not also tolerated. They can move. They can, like, Master, if all they can do is crawl right now, let them crawl. If all they can do right now is get out from the bed, it's okay. Get out on the bed. If all you can do right now is stand and take just one step, let them be. But if we acknowledge that is a journey, it's a journey. And I am yet to see a profession that can do that just like that. Because oftentimes we press people result, and that is mentally debilitating to a lot of us. Like, if I don't get the result now, am I less? If you want me to deliver the report today and I'm not able to deliver the report because there is something within me that I couldn't explain yet, am I less? If you ask of me, if I am a mother, I'm a wife, you ask something of me and I cannot give now, am I less of a mother and a wife? If you demand some attention, if you demand some, some results, and I cannot deliver, am I being less? I'm not. So those are things that life coaching can allow you to see. That all of these things taking away from you, you are still not just a beautiful person, but you are a person. I mean, let me just take everything. You are a person. And because you are a person, there is that kind of respect, love, treatment that you deserve because you are a person. Because you are a person. Tatanggalin ko po lahat ng meron ka at ano ka. Tao ka, dapat kang tratuhing tao, hindi hayop.
Yeah. And that's why life coaching is truly a miracle profession, 'di ba? Because it would totally lead you to yung transformation and empowerment, 'di ba? So once you are able to be given that space of respect,
Yeah.
'di ba? A profession na that respect the person, once we are been given with that
At mahal
respect, 'di
ka.
ba?
At
At
mahal ka.
mahal ka kahit
At mahal
sino ka, kung anong nagawa
ka.
mo, 'di ba? At nandoon yung empowerment, babalik to ulit doon sa sinabi mo sa amin kanina, di ba? We need to really be empowered for us to be able to start loving ourselves and to start
Yes.
um, that healing and recovery, no? Kasi yung healing and recovery, even in the physical sickness naman yan, yung may
Mm.
katawan pa din. The person pa din yung tutulong. Even
Dapat.
there's
Siya pa rin.
medicine, even there's a procedures and everything, the person needs to
Mm-mm.
be mas maging malakas siya, 'di ba? Para makatulong
Na
at mas
kaya niyang
mapabilis
gumaling.
yung mas mabilis yung healing and recovery niya. And that's what life coaching can do to a person who is on a journey towards healing and recovery sa kanila pong mental health. Wow, 'di ba? So, thank you for all the message no that is coming. Keep it coming. Keep babasahin namin yan. Babasahin po namin yan
Babalikan po namin
mamaya.
yan after the
Ang
show.
talino. Ang tatalino nila, Master. So, they are
Oo,
really
nakakatawa,
learning.
Master. Oh. They're learning. Thank you
Nababasa
so
mo
much
rin,
po.
di ba? Yeah. So you are able they are able to get something, no? So itong we have been 53 minutes already, and these are the
Yeah.
things that we have already na-unpack natin as we go, as we
Correct.
proceed with our ano. So ayan, no, to all my fellow kindred coaches, we can see now how paano nagdidikit-dikit lahat, bakit merong DCAP, bakit merong CACC Life Coach Certification Program, di ba? Why is it that there is a B-Learning Society? Bakit merong Rise Up Creatives? All these
Bakit may
companies.
mental model masterclass?
Bakit
Bakit
may
may
mental model masterclass? Di
bakit
ba?
may trauma masterclass?
Bakit may trauma masterclass? No, all this, di ba, are puzzle pieces, no,
Correct.
na magdidikit-dikit that would really um create, no, yung mentally fit generation na yun yung passion project mo, Master Coach, 'di ba? Yung
Mm.
passion project mo to build a facility for a mentally fit generation. And also, no, also something also I also see in your Coach A Facebook page, 'di ba, that you are leading a tribe of mentally fit CEO and coaching entrepreneur. So, ito yung binibuild mo, Master. So, would you like
Opo,
to talk
master.
more about this one?
Kasi master, yung akala nila dyan, no, mentally fit CEOs and coaching entrepreneurs and CEOs, ang nakikita po, ang iniisip po ng mga tao, ang kliyente ko ay mga CEOs ng company. Tama po? Hindi po gano'n, master, hindi po yun ang ibig kong sabihin doon. Ang ibig ko pong sabihin, inside okay, inside this systemic oppressive space are CEOs and business owners of their own who are sleeping giants. Kaya po sa co-actively co-create life coach certification program natin, sabi ko po, I'm on a mission to awaken the sleeping giants. And these sleeping giants are all, most of them, right? Maybe 98% of them, okay, are still there inside the systemic oppressive state that I am referring to. And I want to awaken them, Master. I'm not saying they live right now, but I'm saying start becoming the CEO you are called to be. So you can start building your business on the side. Like, paano naman pong naging mali? Paano bang magiging mali? Na kapag day off mo, you start building your business. You start studying. Start preparing to become the CEO you are called to be. Bakit pati holiday? Bakit pati VL? Bakit pati sick leave? Bakit pati day off? Yung pa rin kumpanya mo, bakit hindi na nagpapasweldo sa'yo, bakit hindi pwedeng negosyo mo? At yun po yung sinasabi kong mentally fit. Because if you are mentally fit truly, then alam mo na kapag weekends or alam mo pag day off mo, that is for you and your family. And oftentimes, ang tingin lang po natin ng family bonding, family day, vacation, travel. So pag may travel na yung pamilya, may travel na si anak at si nanay at si tatay, okay na tayo. Hindi po ganun yon. Hindi po ganun yon. Kasi po, pag hindi ninyo tinuruan ang mga anak ninyo, okay, na maging negosyante, kayo po ay lalabas at magiging negosyante, pero ang anak mo papasok ulit sa opresyon. So ang ibig pong sabihin, yung mga holidays mo, yung mga break mo, bigyan mo ng panahon ng bata ang anak mo na maintindihan niya, ano ba itong ibibuild? O anak, di ba? Ako ay nasa kulungan ngayon, huwag kang pumasok. Ano ba pwede nating gawin para hindi ka papasok ng kulungan? Ang hirap na nga ng kalagayan mo, gusto mo pang pag-aralin yung anak mo para maging balanggo din. I am sorry, this might come very strong. And if you are watching this even a replay, bago ka magalit sa akin, tingnan mo muna yung sarili mo kasi para to sa'yo. And I know what I'm talking about. I've been there. At hindi po ako blue-collar job. I've been in the executive position. I've been in a VP position. I've been in the position next to the president. And I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. And I've been there. I've been there. And that's the reason why I am working on this. Because I don't want my children to get where I used to be. And oftentimes, even those vacations where we can talk about the work, ang pinapakita po natin sa mga anak natin, lahat ng maganda, lahat ng sweldo, lahat ng perks, lahat ng benefits, pinakita ba natin sa anak natin ilang beses kang namura? Ilang beses kang hindi nakatulog? Ilang beses kang halos matumba-tumba ka sa pagod? No. Hindi natin yung sinabi sa mga anak natin eh. Kaya ang pinangarap nila, yung postura mong damit, yung maganda mong opisina, pero hindi po ba responsibilidad po nating maging matapat sa mga anak natin. Tayo ang unang mag-unpack sa kanila ng totoong muka ng bagay niyan. Para yung anak po natin na hinahanap din tayo at ang ending ng babarkada, kung saan saan na pupunta dahil wala yung magulang. At kung ikaw ay anak na nanonood sa akin ngayon, yes, masakit, na wala si mami, na wala si daddy, maniwala ka sa akin. Hindi mo alam kung anong inaabot ng magulang mo sa loob ng mga selda na yan para mabuhay ka. Hindi perpekto ang nanay, hindi perpekto si mami, si daddy. Pero maniwala ka sa akin. Maniwala ka sa akin. Hindi mo alam, kahit kalahati ng hirap na kailangan namin tiisin para mabuhay ka, makuha mo yung pera. Oo, hindi mo kasalanan yon. Nagkataon lang ang bawat magulang, ang bawat lalo na ang mga ina, gagawin ng lahat para makuha ng mga anak ang best. At hindi ninyo naririnig yan. At walang nagsasalita. Bakit? Kasi gusto naming lumabas na malakas kami, na superwoman kami, na okay lang kami. Dahil okay lang naman kami. Sana okay lang din kayo. Pero ang masakit, kapag pumasok din kayo sa kulungang gusto naming maging malaya kami.
And I think that will that's a loud voice. That's a very strong message to all the children right now, no? To the next generation, no? And alam mo, while you were sharing that, Master Coach A, ano, so nakikita ko ngayon, no, yung the it's possible that even the systemic oppression could end, no? So
Yeah,
didikit
of
pa rin ito
course.
ngayon to dito sa it will end because you're starting to build
Yeah,
the tribe of yung
yeah,
mentally fit CEO and
yes,
coaching entrepreneur, 'di ba? Kapag ka
yes.
yung mga mentally fit CEO na yung nagli-lead ng mga companies, 'di ba? The systemic oppression will
Matatapos po
going to
siya.
end. Matatapos po siya, 'di
Matatapos
ba?
po siya, Master. Matatapos po siya. Kasi tingnan niyo po, isa din po sa nakikita po natin, lalabas po tayo, gusto natin maging entrepreneur, pero ayaw natin gawin yung trabaho, mag-hire, don't get me wrong again, okay? Mag-hire ka ng VA, ipapagawa mo sa kanya yung message mo, mag-hire ka ng gagawa ng video mo, lalabas ka ulit na ikaw ay puppet ulit ng ibang tao. At kung ikaw naman ay magaling na VA, kaya mong gawin yan, bakit hindi mo siya gawin sa sarili mo? Bakit ibibenta mo na naman yung galing mo? Bakit ibibenta mo na naman yung talino mo? Bakit hindi pwedeng ikaw? Kaya po, 'di ba? Wala akong VA master, alam niyo 'yan, 'di ba? Kasi ito ako eh. Gusto kong sabihin sa yung kaya mo, kinaya mo nga sa kumpanya mo eh. Bakit hindi pwedeng ikaw? Bakit hindi mo kayang kung hindi ka perpekto ngayon, 'di ba? Kung medyo tumitemblong-temblong pa yung mga, alam mo, tumbling-tumbling pa yung mga sinusulat mo, tumambling ka, pag-aralan mo, kaya mo 'yan. At hindi ka nag-iisa, kaya nga po sa Life Coach Philippines, ipinanganak po natin at nag-invest po tayo ng RUC, kaya tayo may Rise Up Creatives. Hindi ka lang kokopya, tuturuan kitang magsulat. Hindi ka lang magsasalita ng basta-basta, tuturuan kitang magsalita, tuturuan kita kung anong sasabihin mo, pero hindi kita papalitan. Rerespetuhin kung ikaw yan. Kasi yun ang profesyon. Master, pwedeng lumaya, hindi ko kailangan ng maraming milyon na followers. Although 1 million ang pangarap ko. Bata pa naman po ako, 50 lang naman po ako. Pero hindi naman po kailangan ako lahat yung maka-1 milyon eh. Baka po ang mga anak ko, baka po kayo, di ba? Pero magsisimula po ako kahit ilan. Magsisimula po tayo kahit ilan. Hindi po tayo sasama sa sistema. Hindi po tayo lalabas at hindi, don't get me wrong again, okay? Hindi po ako magtitingtok at magsasayaw at maghuhubad at kung ano-anong kawirduhan ang gagawin ko para masabi lang, ito ang mental health. Hindi po yan ang mental health. At kung ikaw ay mentally challenged, at ikaw ay depressed, ikaw ay full of anxiety, huwag mong bastusin ang sarili mo sa loob ng, sa harap ng camera. Respetuhin mo yung sarili mo. Kung feeling mo walang tutulong sa'yo, feeling mo walang nakikinig sa'yo, tumawag ka, 0917-586-1661. 24/7, sasagutin kita. Sasagutin ka namin. Huwag kang lumabas dyan na kaya babastusin ka ng ibang tao dahil depressed ka. Dahil full of anxiety ka, hindi yan totoo. At kung yung mga tao that they just talk about like that, hindi nila alam yung sinasabi nila. At hindi po ako nagsisinungaling. Okay? Bago po kayo magalit at bago po kayo mag-bash, unang-una hindi po akong host ng show, si Master Coach Hasmin. Pero bago po kayo mag-bash, siguraduhin niyo po munang alam niyo yung sinasabi niyo because alam ko yung sinasabi ko at hindi po namin kayo lolokohin. That's one thing that we advance in our tribe. Authentic relationship. We advance truthfully, authentically, ethically, hindi po namin kayo lolokohin. Dahil po kami ay pasyente, kami po ay, may mga PWD po kami sa screen dito, kami po yung pasyente, kami po yung kliyente. We are real people here behind the screen. And we invite you to just get out of your shell, get out of your closet, get out of your, kung saan man kayo nagtatago. There is a space we have created for you. The name of that space is Decaf Coffee Republic. That is a space for you. It's a place of refuge. Totoo po yan. At kapag hindi po ninyo nakuha yung pakiramdam na yan, pag dumating kayo dyan, i-message nyo lang po ako, Adet Purto. Sasagutin ko po kayo.
Yeah. So that's it, no? So that is the very objective of this show, no? So that's why Master Coach A is here. Ako po yung host, no? So marami nang nasabi, no? Marami nang nasabi, marami na ring nasabi yung ibang tao, no? So that's why yun I want to really unpack what you are doing, no? So that people will be able to see and understand ano ba yung ginagawa mo, ano ba yung ginagawa natin sa tribe, di ba? And that's why we have all these activities, we have all this company and not in it's not about the money, di ba? Lagi mo 'tong sinasabi, no? Pero sa pinag-usapan natin ngayon, may totoong sakit, 'di ba? May totoong sakit sa loob sa sarili natin, 'di ba? May totoong sakit sa bahay, no? Doon nagsisimula doon pa lang, no? At may totoong sakit din sa lipunan. And that is all this is all about, no? Whatever it is that you are doing, whatever it is that we are doing inside the tribe is all about yung when sickness matters, di ba? Because truly,
Correct
when
po.
sickness matters, pag dumating talaga siya, pag ikaw mismo yung naging biktima ng systemic
Tunay may
oppression,
sakit.
pag ikaw na yung may sakit, ikaw na yung nakaka-experience ng mental challenges, di ba? That's when sickness matters. But why would we allow it to happen
Yes.
to us? And why would we allow it to happen to our children and to the next generation if there is something that we can do right now? And that is what you have been doing with in the tribe, di ba? Kaya po tribe din, no? Tinawag mo din pong tribo, and that's why we are also doing tribe building, because we want to really end the systemic oppression, because we want to create a new generation and a new system, 'di ba?
Yeah.
That would end whatever it is na naabutan na natin, no, bilang mga nauna na, no? And if there is something that we can contribute to the world and to the next generation, is to be part of the movement, to be part of what you have started, no, Master Coach A.
Prayerfully.
That's yes, prayerfully, and you have certified over 300 coaches. Well, I think it's almost 400 coaches already
Yeah.
just here in the Philippines for 3 years, 4 years,
Yeah,
no?
fourth year, yeah. On our
Fourth
fourth year
year
now.
this year, 'di ba? And at dahil doon, no? Dahil dito sa objective na to, and it's really very heartwarming na nakita namin na it all started with a question, no? So to all of you
Yeah.
na hindi nyo naabutan yung simula nito, watch it on a replay saan nagsimula ang lahat ng ito, no? Na kung bakit siya naging ganito na siya kalaki and how it can solve, 'di ba? The problem, the challenge that we are experiencing right now, that is being passed on from generation to generation, na tinatawag natin na systemic operation. And my last question, Master Coach A, is if there is one tablet or one capsule na pwedeng makagamot ng mental health, no, what would that be? At i-develop natin yan.
Acceptance. Kasi kahit po may pag-ibig, pag hindi mo gustong tanggapin yung pag-ibig, diba? Kailangan may acceptance ka na kaya mong tumanggap. Kahit punong-puno ka ng sakit, kaya mong tanggapin kung ano ibinibigay sa'yo. Kung bibigyan ka ng pagtitiwala, tatanggapin mo. Bibigyan ka ng pagmamahal, tatanggapin mo. Bibigyan ka ng second chance, tatanggapin mo. Bibigyan ka ng bahay, tatanggapin mo. Diba? Marami pong tao, hindi nila matanggap, Master, kung ano yung pagkakataon na binibigay sa kanila. Kaya po sa tribo natin, kahit mahal na mahal, nire-reject ka kasi ayaw niyang tanggapin. I hope you can accept.
Exactly. Many things are being offered, di ba? You have been offering a lot. Our tribe has been offering a lot to a lot of people, di ba? Pero kung hindi mo tatanggapin, wala nga namang healing and recovery, di ba? Wala nga namang pag-journey, no? So from where you are right now to the place that you wanted to go. So it's the capsule, no? So the capsule that we need, no, antidote for everything is acceptance.
Yeah. Acceptance where you are, acceptance of what's happening, but again, acceptance that this too shall pass, acceptance na may option, acceptance may nagmamahal sa'yo, kahit may nanggagalit sa'yo, nambububog sa'yo. Alam mo yan, Master? Pag tinanggap mo yung kaya mo kaya mo. Di ka magre-retaliate, wala po. Tatahimik po ang kalooban, Master, at ang pag-iisip.
Tama po. Naisip ko tuloy yung 30 days challenge ko, no? So isang bagay din that would truly start is us as well, accepting ourselves, self-acceptance.
Yes. Di ba po? Pag natanggap mo, Master, yung sarili mo, not perfect today, then makakatanggap ka din ng pagmamahal, makakatanggap ka ng pangunawa, magtatanggap mo po siya lahat. So, imagine if you can develop one pill at pag ininom mo yun, ramdam mo, ay, accepted ako ni God. Di ba? Accepted ka ni God. Hindi mo talaga matanggap-tanggap na accepted ka. Di ba? Di ba ganun po yan, lahat ng offer binigay, pero ayaw mo pa rin tanggapin.
Nice, no? So I think, yeah, let's start creating that pill, no? Spill of
Malay
self,
niyo po.
of acceptance, di ba? So
Acceptance.
just get kahit na parang candy lang yan, ano, but you just,
Take it.
there's anything, take it, no? And then,
To
okay, I'm
remind
gonna be
you.
taking a capsule of acceptance, di ba? And
Yeah.
yeah, just a
I'll
reminder,
go.
di ba? That
That's just a reminder.
just a reminder. Yeah, so
Hashtag
we'll
acceptance.
hashtag acceptance capsule, no? So that would be available soon at Decaf Coffee
Coffee
Republic.
Republic.
Ayan. So, ayan, marami talaga. Excited akong mabasa natin later on mamaya po yung kanilang mga
Oo, comment.
messages
Thank you
here.
so
Keep it
much.
coming. Thank you, everyone. So you are a blessing in the digital space. Know that the people that will be reading this later on our replay, they will be blessed, no? Mababasa nila ito.
Yeah.
Dito pa lang, mabubusog na sila, no? So, we have come to an end, Master Coach A, and masyadong
Yeah.
mabilis yung oras, masyadong mabilis yung mga
Ang isang oras.
pangyayari, no? So, message, no? So, I speak, no? Talk to the people who are the mentally fit. Ito naman talaga yung nililid mong tribe right now, Master, di ba? So,
Opo.
let's talk to the mentally fit CEO right now, the coaching entrepreneurs that na binibuild mo ngayon. So, how can they contribute to the change and the urgency of the situation?
Let this be the last night. Let this be the last hour. Let this be the last encounter that you will not do anything. There would always be a first time, but I want to challenge you. Let this be the last time that you will hear something and you will not do anything. And you'll say, let me do that later, tomorrow, someday. Don't bring that someday to your grave. Let this be the last time.
Wow, that is very powerful. So, sabi ni Yasmin, noted. Got it.
Agad-agad.
Agad-agad, no? So, sabi nila bitin daw sila, no? O, bitin daw sila.
Ayun
There should be
tayo.
more. Sige, oo. So, tingnan natin kung
May part
mapapauplakan pa
2.
tayo. May part 2 po ito, itong ating pong pag-iusap. But tonight, no, we have unpacked so many things, and probably there's a lot of questions in your head right now, no, sa mga ating kindred coaches, why
Yeah,
Master
that's
Coach
right.
A is doing these things, bakit ang dami nating mga ginagawa, bakit ang dami-dami nating mga klase, because watch this episode, no, so this will
Dami
complete the
pinapalaya.
picture. Oo, madaming panalaya at maraming baga at marami pa tayong papalayain, di ba? There's a
That's
big
right.
challenge right now, and there is an urgency that needs to be solved, di ba? Because we are not exempted. We are, in fact, maybe we are a victim already, di ba? Our children is already a victim, and our next generation can still be a victim, di ba? And if we don't end this cycle, if we don't end yung systemic oppression that is really damaging, no, yung mental health and creating more sickness to the people, di ba? Kasama din dyan yung physical health, then nakakatakot, di ba? It's a scary world, di ba? If you don't really do something, and if you really don't do anything at all. Kaya tama po yung message ni Master Coach A, no? So let this be the last night that you will not do anything. To all the listeners right now, maybe hindi ka pa coach ngayon, and tonight your heart is beating that you wanted to become a coach. Let this night be the last time that you will hold that, no, yung mga whatever it is na nag-hold back sa to become part of what we do. Let this be the last time that you are going to hold it back and respond to the urgency and respond to whatever it is that is needed right now. And of course, tomorrow you can start tomorrow by joining our journal writing. Tomorrow, Master Coach A will going to teach us how to write, no? Itong pagsusulat na ito this is not something that yung para lang para lang magsulat ka lang ng anything, no? But this writing, no, this class tomorrow night, our writing master class. So kindly put in there yung ating pong link, ano, so that they can see what is in store for them tomorrow night in our writing class, no? So join us tomorrow and be part of the 365 days project, journal project of Life Coach Philippines, and be an author, be a contributor of the 365 days journal. So connect with Coach Tin De Hoya or and Coach Lean
Really,
if you
and
want to know more about this. So you can start tonight. So let this be the last time, once again, for you to hold back and do nothing. So let
nothing.
your voice be heard, just like what you have heard from Master Coach A. Ang lakas ng boses, di ba? Let this be the night that you will be deciding and saying yes for your voice to be heard. And let's start it with writing, and see you on that writing masterclass by Master Coach A tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. So, once again, Master Coach A, maraming salamat po. Thank you for this moment that you said yes, no. So, this is really a very special night for When Sickness Matters, and for everyone who have joined us and will be watching this on the replay, and especially for me, no. So, it's an honor to interview you and see this side of what we do, I have a full grasp of whatever it is that we are doing right now inside the tribe. And maraming salamat for everything
Thank you
that you
po.
are doing. Thank you. You never stop. From that one question that started from you, no, yung sarili, yung question mo, it grew bigger. It produced a lot, no, many companies and many classes, and that is to end the systemic oppression. So thank you, Master Coach A.
Thank you.
We'll see you again next time sa kanila pong request. So may
Sa
part
part
2.
2. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you everyone for joining us tonight, no. So it has been truly a great night. Thank you for supporting When Sickness Matters, and whatever it is, whether you are joining us live or watching us on a replay. So please do leave a comment to share your thoughts and insight, and please don't keep us as a secret. Help us serve more people by circulating the link of this video. And as I close, I'd like to speak to all the mothers like me right now who are the unsung heroes of the global workforce. You have heard Master Coach A tonight, and there's a lot more competition in the working world today. And there used to be that used to be 10 years ago, and there seems to be a never-ending need to stand out from the crowd, and that is tirelessly in pursuit of success. But with the reality of the great resignation comes the great opportunity for every worker to start building wealth and becoming their own version of CEO even while still being employed full time. So, I invite you personally to embark on a journey of becoming a coaching entrepreneur like us and connect at 0917-586-1661 and map your success as a certified co-actively co-create life coach. CACC certification program is an international CPD accredited course with 40 credit units. And CACC course includes 21 days web-based learning with lifetime access, 3 days live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and 3 days live virtual business bootcamp with senior coaching team. And the program package also comes with done for you coaching programs and many other bonuses that coaching professionals to jumpstart in the second fastest growing industry in the world today. And life coaching is truly a 21st century learning experience that is empowering professionals to enhance their skills in multiple domains and thereby increasing the relevance in an increasingly complex workplace and dynamic business environment. So call Coach Rizal right now at 0917-586-1661 to join the live coaching bootcamp on September 10, 17, and 24 for online learners. And for everyone from the northern part of the Philippines, face-to-face coaching bootcamp is happening on August 13 and 20. So please connect with Coach Nords at 0947-587-7113. And also, I would like invite you to watch the other shows hosted here at Think Talk Broadcast. So please follow, subscribe, and engage in our social media accounts at Think Talk underscore TV on Twitter and Instagram. Think Talk Broadcast on YouTube and give us your review. And for partnership and collaboration, please connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. So see you in the next episode of When Sickness Matters on August 14 live here at Think Talk broadcast. So remember that in preventing sickness, ultimately, the outcome depends on our effort of taking care of ourselves. And you have heard it from Master Coach A. And it starts with us. So never take loving ourselves aside, and never take safety for granted. And for your one coaching thought tonight is, there is no health without mental health. So let's start loving ourselves and don't take safety for granted. So this is us in the Philippines. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is Master Coach Hasmin, broadcasting beyond borders to advance life coaching worldwide. Love bam boom, love bam boom, love bam boom.